Hello everyone, how are we doing? Welcome back to another episode of my Crybaby Whims Legacy Challenge. This is episode 3. We are here with Jasmine just a couple of hours after we last left off. She is doing pretty well. She is in her third and final trimester. She will be giving birth tomorrow. I'm very excited for her to have her first baby. At the moment, we have Dominic outside. He is playing some chess, and I think, Thomas is still here. So we aren't. Okay, no, Thomas is leaving now. Great, thanks, Thomas. So in the last episode, Thomas and Jasmine actually improved on their relationship quite a bit. So Jasmine's parents put quite a bit of pressure on Jasmine to fix her relationship with Thomas, and she did. She did a very good job. They are in the green now, which is such an improvement from where we started the challenge when it was completely red. These two are bonding a bit. They are remembering how much fun they actually had when they were together, because not only did they have good attractiveness preferences, but they have got wonderful chemistry. So they naturally click. They naturally get along really, really well. And I don't remember if this was what it was last time, but it now says bad romance. Sometimes your gut tells you it's all wrong, and then you tell that gut to be quiet. So I think she's realising that she does actually still kind of have feelings for Thomas, and she knows it's wrong, and she knows it's bad, and she knows she shouldn't, but she's definitely feeling something for him again. I think at this stage she's trying to shush them and be like, no, I don't feel like that. I'm having Dominic's baby. So I think to try and shush those, stop going to eat cake. To try and shush those, she is going to come out here and have a chat with Dominic and be like, look, why don't we go on a date? Let's go get some dinner together. This is our last night, just the two of us. Tomorrow we will have a baby. So let's go enjoy it. Let's go out on a date together. So these two are going to go out for some dinner. Did you just cancel off the interaction to ask him on a date? Please still ask him on a date. Oh no, okay, I think she is. She didn't kiss his cheek instead, but that's fine. So these two are going to go on a nice little dinner date. I know it's only 4 o'clock, but we know how long it takes for food to arrive with Dine Out. So we are going to get there sooner so that by the time our food actually comes, Jasmine and Dominic are hungry enough to eat it, and we know what the pregnancy hormones are like for Jasmine, so she's going to be starving by the time the food arrives. But we're here at the restaurant. These two actually went on a date here before, and this hat is glitching quite bad. But it looks like Jasmine has decided to change her outfit. That is fine. This is where they sat on a date before. Shall we decide to go there, or no, we'll come upstairs. Where is the chef? This food is burning. I don't know if I trust this restaurant. But we are going to go sit upstairs and have a nice meal together. Why did you lose friendship with Dominic with that? That was weird. Poor Jasmine wants to drink a glass of nectar, but unfortunately she is pregnant, so she can't be drinking alcohol. But instead, can we just get a juice or something? Or is it all... It all looks like alcohol. We're just going to have to get her water. Bless her. So we have ordered our food. It is just gone 5:30. We will have to see how long it takes. But look at these two. They are super flirty. Another thing I noticed, when Thomas was actually around, he was in a very flirty mood as well, which is pretty interesting. So I wonder if he also is starting to have his feelings reignited for Jasmine. But one thing we do need to do is we need to actually officially ask Dominic to be there at the birth tomorrow. So we do need to ask him to accompany us. She'll be like, look, I'm really scared to do this by myself. Obviously, I've never done it before. I know you haven't either, but it would make me feel so much better if you could be there in the room with me. I'm really quite nervous about it. She's going to express her doubts, be like, I'm not sure if I'll be able to do it. And he's going to reassure her and make her feel super comfortable about it all. And Dominic has said, I'm not missing the birth of our baby. Yes, I will be there. So he's like, of course I'll be there for you. I would never leave you alone to do it by yourself. And so now these two are actually exchanging some name ideas, and Jasmine's like, I've had a couple of ideas. I've always had these ideas thought out from when I was a kid. Why? But you definitely did not just drink nectar, so I don't know why that ticked off. She's like, I've been thinking about this for as long as I can remember. I've always known I wanted kids, and these are my name ideas. So she is telling him the sort of ideas that she actually has. And why don't you also just tell him a dramatic story? I love that we've actually already got a gold date as well, and our food's not even here yet. How is it looking? Is the chef actually cooking? There's still no chef. Is this the chef? No, that's not the chef. Why is there no chef in the kitchen? They're just stuck in a table. No wonder our food's not here yet. And what is going on? These people are just shouting. Oh my, this is chaos. This is pure chaos. And here's another chef. Finally, someone cook our food. Jasmine has just gone to the toilet just as our food has arrived at 8:20. So it took about 2.5 hours, maybe 3 hours almost for it to finally arrive. But Jasmine was bursting for the loo, so she has gone to the toilet and then she'll come and actually eat her food. Is this woman okay? She just keeps coming over to us. Can you go sit at your own table? We don't even know you. Literally, she's not even trying to talk to us. That is the worst part. She's not even trying. She's just being a weird little creeper. Can you leave? She looks a bit like Eliza Pancakes. Dominic has actually finished his food before Jasmine has even started. He didn't even wait for her. That is really rude, Dominic. You couldn't have waited. She was just going to the toilet. I can't believe that. I'm not going to be mean to him about it, but maybe we'll just be like, we'll just roast him a little bit. Be like, oh, you're just so hungry. You couldn't wait for me, could you, huh? I don't know how to roast people, but she is roasting him. I hope it didn't. Okay, no, he's just laughing. She meant it, but in a jokey way. So not like seriously annoyed, but it was like, seriously? You couldn't wait? We have finished our meal, so we are going to pay for the bill. I still can't believe Dominic just didn't wait for us. But we still have a little bit of time left on the date, so we might just come and sit outside. We've not got long. We've got 45 minutes. They'll probably, it'll take them that long to actually get down the stairs. But these two are just going to enjoy the rest of their day out here. I'm pretty sure this is where they actually became official. I think they had a date here and then got official over here, which is really cute. So maybe they're just reminiscing. It's like their first night together and their last night, just the two of them. Super sweet, even though they've had a couple of bickers and a little bit of arguments. Nothing serious. But yeah, I think it's cute. But I'm trying to not get too attached because I know what's going to happen. Obviously today, Jasmine has realised that she kind of might still like Thomas a little bit, but she refuses to kind of admit it to herself. And I think Dominic did kind of wind her up by not waiting to eat dinner with her. And then he made a couple of little comments that sort of wound her up. So I don't know. She's kind of going to blame it on her pregnancy hormones that these are why the doubts are in her mind. But yeah, she wasn't too happy, and they have got the opposites attract sentiment. So Dominic has romantic feelings for Jasmine, even though they are very different Sims, which is so interesting. They also both have the deeply in love sentiment, which is interesting as well, because when I started recording, I noticed that Jasmine's was fading, but Dominic's was completely full. But I guess the date has kind of reignited her love for him, and she's like, no, I am deeply in love. Maybe she's just trying to reassure herself that actually she does really love Dominic. But yeah, now she is going to pass out, so we are going to head home and get her to sleep, because she is going to have a day of labour tomorrow. With the realistic birth mod, it takes a little while to have a baby. So she needs to get as much sleep as she can before this baby arrives. Okay, it is time for Jasmine to have the baby. She doesn't even have time for breakfast. I might let her go to the toilet quickly first, and then we are going to head to the hospital. She has gone into labour so early in the morning. Is Dominic going to have his little panic? I think he is. Look at him. I love this. So Jasmine is going to pop to the loo, and then we are going to head to have the baby at the hospital. Oh my goodness, Jasmine is in the little duck gown. I have not had a sim in one of these in ages. It's perfect because it's yellow, but her water has just broken and she is officially in labour. So is she offering a massage? She's offering a massage to Dominic, even though she's the one in labour. I mean, he should definitely be doing that. But she is also decided to go and get herself a BLT, which, I mean, she is hungry, so I don't blame her, but she is paid for it now, so I'm not going to cancel it off. But then we will be starting with this labour. Hopefully it won't be super long. It is 7 a.m. Oh, bless her. She is feeling really scared from early labour. The contractions have started and the pain is more than Jasmine expected. She's having trouble understanding what is happening to her body, and her mind keeps racing to all the ways things can go wrong. Oh, bless her. She is super scared about all this. I'm glad she's got Dominic, even though he's just over there. And they've just lost some friendship. So maybe she's like, why aren't you supporting me? Why have you not come over? I'm really scared about all this. And have they just lost more friendship? What is going on? They're not even talking and she's losing friendship. What? Oh, but once she's had her sandwich, I think we are going to ask for an epidural from one of the doctors. We'll ask Lance Summers if he can give us an epidural, and hopefully that will help her feel a bit better, and she won't have to worry as much about the pain. So Jasmine is getting her epidural now, and then I think we're just going to do some breathing exercises, maybe use the exercise ball, see how we can move the pregnancy or the labour along a little bit. He's yelling at us. What did we do? Uh-oh, something doesn't feel right. Jasmine is only feeling numbness on half her body and she is still in pain. It's best to let the obstetrician know if there's anything that can be done. No, oh my gosh, okay. Asked to replace the epidural. I've never had this happen before, bless her. She is doing some of her breathing exercises, but she was already stressed and now she's even more stressed because of the epidural. Okay, stop doing your breathing exercises and ask the doctor to check the epidural, please. He says, I'm sorry to hear that. Let me try replacing it to see if it helps. I'll be right over. Okay, so she's getting another set of epidural and hopefully this one will help. Oh, and now she's feeling super paranoid because she feels everyone's talking about her. And Dominic, where are you? Okay, he's finally coming in the room. Is that any better? Okay, pain relief. She's feeling a lot better now. Finally, some pain relief. Getting the epidural didn't hurt at all. Jasmine is feeling a slight tingly sensation, but it is nothing compared to the contraction. She can't wait for the medication to take effect. Perfect. So why don't you ask Dominic for a back massage? Considering you gave him a massage and he's just not been any help so far. So why don't you see if he will actually give you a back massage and help ease your pain a little bit. Jasmine is not looking happy right now. Understandably, she is still in a lot of pain. I don't think epidural was kicked in, but Dominic is trying to help. I don't know if it is helping her at all. She is not looking very pleased right now. Oh, bless her. She's still so uncomfortable. Did the epidural work? It has kicked in. Each contraction is becoming less and less painful. Jasmine feels she might be able to take a good nap before it's time to push, but the actual labour is still outweighing everything. So that is actually, I don't know how much the epidural actually helped if she is actually still in so much pain. And don't go view a painting. Go do some breathing exercises and see if that will help. And maybe we'll just check the dilation. Jasmine is just using the exercise ball to see if we can move the pregnancy, I keep saying pregnancy, to move the labour along. And then she's going to have a bit of a sleep. Last we checked, yeah, we were only 2 centimetres dilated. So we might be here for a little while. Nothing will be as bad as in my Whimsy save, where it took about 26 or 27 hours of labour. Which is the longest I have had with this mod. I'm really hoping Jasmine won't have it this long. I think the shortest I've had it is about 15 hours. So hopefully Jasmine might be able to beat that record and have it in 12. That would be ideal. Jasmine is feeling butthurt from sitting too much. Excellent. So she is getting her checking the dilation. She keeps losing friendship with him. She does not like her obstetrician. I'm going to blame it on the fact she's super high maintenance. We have 5 centimetres dilated. We are halfway there. I'm just going to cut back when she is actually in labour, and hopefully it won't take that long. I cannot believe this right now. Jasmine is in labour and her dad has decided to call her and say, "Hi honey, it's Dad. When are you going to come visit? I put all my love and effort into raising you. You can at least drop by once in a while and tell your old dad you love him, can't you?" Oh my gosh. That is pure manipulation on Kieran's part, and it does not surprise me at all. She is literally in labour. And he's like, "Why don't you ever come around? Why don't you see me? I've done so much for you. You need to make more effort." Poor Jasmine. But Jasmine would absolutely just say, "Oh, of course I'll visit you tomorrow." Like, that is absolutely what she'd do. She wants to make him happy and she feels like she does owe it to him. I can't believe that she's in labour and he is just like, "Why aren't you visiting me?" That is That is cruel. Kieran, I never liked you anyway, but you are gone down in my books. Yes, here we go. Jasmine is fully dilated. She has got this that says it's almost time from active labour. Jasmine is almost ready to give birth. She is in a fairly relaxed state and is starting to feel the urge to push. She will be in labour very soon. So we're going to click the doctor and select give birth. Dominic, it is time for you to wake up from your little nap. I know you're hungry, but this is way more important. Here she is. She is all ready. The machine hasn't changed yet until the doctor's got here. But come on, let's get you ready. Oh my gosh, here she goes. Dominic, where are you? Can you please come join us? You're going to be late. No, there he is. I was worried he was going to miss the birth of his child, but here we go. She is pushing. She is pushing. Are we going to have a boy? Are we going to have a girl? I have no idea. This mod is so good, so realistic. I can't imagine not having it in my game now. I can't wait for the home birth mod to be public, and I will definitely be using that. But for now, Jasmine is nearly ready to have a baby, and I think this is it. It's a girl. Oh my gosh, I was fully expecting a boy, but Jasmine has had a baby girl. So the name I have decided to go with is Alexis. So we've got Alexis Harris, and that is our baby. It was just the one, thank goodness. And look, here we go. Here comes the baby. Oh, look at Dominic's face. Look at Jasmine's face. And the baby. Look at this. I need to get a screenshot. I'm very sorry. Look at these two as parents. This is so sweet. Looking at their little baby. Oh my goodness. And Dominic's reaction is so cute. Oh, and look here, we've got little Alexis, loved child. Dominic is so happy to have welcomed Alexis into the world and be able to hold her close. And I think, yeah, Jasmine has the exact same thing. That is so cute. Oh, and she's still super uncomfortable. But oh my goodness, now we're definitely going to have to get home, and actually I'm not going to make a nursery right away. I'm just going to have the baby in their room for now. But look at how tired she is, bless her. She is obsessed with viewing this painting. But we are actually going to head back home and see our baby. It's almost 5 in the morning, so it took about 22 hours, but we finally have a baby. Jasmine is just up here looking after little Alexis, who is crying. I think she needs feeding. She's lost in relationship with her already, but we are gonna bond with her a little bit, and then I think Jasmine should probably get back to sleep. She's reached parenting level 1 already. It means we are on to the next part of our aspiration, I believe. We're already on this bit. We need to read to our child for 2 hours and socialize with our child 10 times. We can easily do that. But is she gonna be happy now that she's been fed? Hopefully. Alexis is crying again. She now needs her diaper changed, but that is fine. And it is also the first day of fall. So it means Dominic will be going back to work tomorrow, and Alexis will be becoming a toddler on Tuesday. So why are you sad? Oh, he's lonely. Well, come talk to your child then. Why don't you come talk to her? Oh no, she's just gone to sleep. Oh well. Well, Jasmine actually also needs to go back to sleep before eating, so you're gonna have to find your own way to entertain yourself. Why don't you just come chat with someone online? So Jasmine is up this morning and she's getting some food. She didn't sleep to completely fill up her energy, but it is 8:30 and she unfortunately needs to get on with jobs again. So just because she's had a baby, it doesn't mean it all stops. She still needs to take care of the house. She's put some washing on. And also, we do need to invite over our parents today. I know we said we'd go visit them, but we have just had a baby, and it's not like we can bring the baby with us. So I'm thinking we will invite over just our parents. We're not going to have a whole big party this time. We will just invite them both over. And I'll bring Alexis downstairs, and we'll introduce the baby to them. So where are they? Kieran, invite to hang out, and Meredith, invite to hang out. And I will bring little Alexis into the living room. I've decided that while she's a baby, she will just stay in Jasmine and Dominic's room. And then when she's a toddler, I will decorate her bedroom because I don't want to do a baby nursery for just 2 days. So we are inviting over our parents. We should probably actually put some clothes on as well. So why don't you just get into a little dress ready for when they arrive. Our dad has just arrived. We're going to brighten his day and be like, guess what? I had a baby yesterday. I finally gave birth, and would you like to meet your granddaughter? So we're going to show her off to Kieran, and Meredith is here as well. So we'll show her off to Meredith straight after, even though they can absolutely See, oh, and thank God it ticks it off. I was worried that it wouldn't work because we didn't actually go to them, but it says you actually visited us like you said you would. Oh, you're such a good kid. We love you. So can you please come and show off the baby to Kieran? Jasmine is showing off Alexis to Kieran. Is he happy? He looks very non-reactive. I mean, he's smiling, but he's like, oh, my grandchild, I'm so happy. And now we actually need to speak to our mum as well. Why does she keep losing friendship with her child? Why don't we have a pleasant conversation and then we'll show off Alexis to Meredith as well. Dominic is just coming to see what's happening. I'm just kind of letting Dominic do whatever he wants, to be honest. Here we go. We are showing off to Meredith, and Meredith is just not, she's just sat there. She's missed it. Well, that was interesting. She's like, oh, I'm so happy. Is she talking about woohoo? I mean, that's a little bit inappropriate, but we are going to take Alexis back upstairs now. Jasmine is just having a chat with all of her family today. She lost friendship, or did Dominic lose friendship? Maybe. They're having a bit of an awkward conversation, maybe because everyone's just flirting, which, I mean, understandable, but we're just going to have a bit of a deep conversation with everyone. I don't know how long these two are going to stay here, but we will entertain for as long as we kind of need to. Also, I did hear that this went off, so we do need to put the laundry away and just kind of continue with our house chores. She does want to actually do the laundry. She wants to wash the laundry in the washing machine anyway. So Kieran is leaving now, so I expect Meredith will also be leaving shortly. Our Jasmine is in a super confident mood. She is feeling amazing, other than Poseidon's kiss, of course. But I think what we might do is, because we're feeling super confident, we might ask Thomas if he wants to go meet us for a drink. So Meredith is heading out. Dominic is at home with the baby, because so we have obviously repaired our relationship with Thomas a bit, but she's like, look, my parents, you know what they're like. I think I need to really focus on this relationship with Thomas, making it better. We're not friends yet, so I think we need to build on that. So are you happy to look after Alexis? And I'll go meet up with him for a little bit. So she's got a little bit of interest in him, but she's not going to admit it yet. She's just going to have a chat with him, be like, look, do you want to go out for drinks? I had a baby yesterday. I need some time out of the house. She probably won't have like loads of drinks because, as I say, she has just given birth. But I just think it will get her out the house a little bit. She is always stuck at home, and she knows now that she's got the baby, and with Dominic going back to work tomorrow, she's not going to be able to leave for at least until Alexis is a child, basically, because Dominic's always going to be at work and someone's going to have to be home with the baby. She's not the sort to want to like get a nanny or a babysitter if she needs to. So she is going to enjoy her time out while she can. Like, this is kind of like her last night where she can go out and do something. So we are actually going to travel. Where's travel? I've still not got used to this phone menu. Travel. We're going to travel with, where is he? Thomas. We are going to go to the local cafe and bar. And look, she's flirting with Dominic. She's like, look, I love you. I'll see you when I get home later. I'm just going to go have a drink out and a bit of time with Thomas. So these two have just arrived at the bar now. They're having a bit of a chat. You may also be wondering why Jasmine has been so honest with Dominic about meeting up with Thomas, and that's because at this moment Jasmine isn't planning like an affair. She has no romantic plans with Thomas. We know it's going to happen, but she doesn't know it's going to happen yet. So at this point, she doesn't feel like she's got anything to hide from Dominic. Like, Dominic completely understands, and so he just sees this as a friendly thing. And at the moment, so does Jasmine. They had a bit of an awkward conversation there. But yeah, so these two are completely friendly and platonic at the moment. So we are going to actually come and order some drinks together. I think we might just get a glass of wine, because she's not pregnant anymore. She's not had alcohol in ages, and wine is quite light. It's not like a heavy cocktail or spirit. So we are just going to have a chat with Thomas and grab a drink together. So as I say, Dominic doesn't feel like he has anything to worry about, and at the moment he doesn't. They are just being friendly. But he's not cautious at all. He is a teeny little bit naive. His wife is going out with, oh my gosh, that is Dominic's dad, but it's okay. These two are just being friendly. But yeah, so at the moment, he doesn't have anything at all to worry about. So we're gonna come and sit and chat inside. We have just ordered our drinks. Okay, interestingly, Jasmine has started to get really flirty. She is in a really flirty mood now. So I wonder if, I know she's only just got her wine, but I wonder if the wine has kind of gone to her head already. As I say, it's been ages since she's actually drunk anything. So maybe her and Thomas can, oh, there's nowhere to sit upstairs. Okay, we'll just stay down here. Maybe come outside or something. No, we'll stay inside for now. And maybe she will just have like a little bit of a, oh my gosh, we can say I miss you. We're just gonna have a little bit of a drunken flirt. She has just had a drink. She's like, you know, I miss her when we were together as teens and we would go out drinking. That was so nice. Don't you miss it when we were together as teens? Like a bit of a gentle flirt for now. So Jasmine has just finished her wine and she is having a little bit of a flirt with Thomas, and he's actually accepting it right now. From drinking nectar, it grabbed Jasmine's attention and never let go. So she is feeling really flirty right now. Thomas is feeling pretty confident. And I'm going to see what happens. If we say, I miss you, we're going to blame it on the wine, the nectar, if anything goes wrong. But I want to see what happens. I've never seen this option before. So it says, throughout the conversation, Jasmine got the impression that Thomas finds her quite attractive. And it seems like that went quite well. She's like, look, I do really miss how things were. And oh my gosh, look at how much that has gone down. It still says bad romance, but it says it worked. From telling an ex you miss them, in a heartfelt moment, Jasmine told her ex that she missed them and they were receptive. Maybe things can be repaired. Jasmine is shaking with excitement. So I think the wine did kind of boost her confidence, and obviously she does still have that chemistry and that attraction with Thomas, and she's like, look, I really miss how things used to be. And he said back, do you know what? I completely agree. We had such a good relationship. It's so sad that things went as bad as they did. And she's like, look, you look really good. I love your new look. I think your hair looks great like that. And she's gonna have a little bit of a flirt with him and see how it goes. And again, he is so receptive to this. These two are feeling really flirty right now. He is accepting every single flirty interaction. Oh my gosh. This interaction is doing amazing. We are going to give it a bit of a flirt with him again, and then I think we probably should head home, because even though she is feeling super flirty, she knows that she can't actually pursue anything at the moment. She's just said she's going to go out for a little while. I mean, it's only 7 o'clock. Maybe we'll head home at about 9. So I'll let her use the bathroom quickly first. The bar is getting quite busy now, and things are getting a little bit of romantic tension, we'll say. It's not like super awkward, but these two have noticed the mood has changed a little bit. So they've decided to come outside and continue their conversation on the bench, and we've already complimented his appearance, so we might just we're not going to give him a kiss, but we might just confess our attraction, be like, look, I never fully stopped liking you, Thomas, and it's so sad how things had to end. Again, I'm completely blaming this on the alcohol, and even though she has had the baby, we're still going to blame it on her post-pregnancy hormones. So she's having a good time, and these two are feeling very flirty right now. So it's actually raining now, and it is a bit later than Jasmine had planned to stay out, and her romance with Thomas has gone insane. We've got just friends at the moment, so they're not in a bad romance, but she's realised that maybe there is something between her and Thomas from before. She is in a super energized mood, but she needs to head back home now. It is an hour later home than she said she would be. She needs to go back and see her child, see her husband. We're not going to go back with Thomas, we're just going to go back by ourselves, and we're going to not tell Dominic everything. Obviously, we're not going to go home and tell our husband that we've been flirting with another guy, especially our ex, but we are going to go home and kind of leave out a few details and just say we had some wine, we had some chats, we caught up, and we just kind of reminisced about how things used to be. And oh my gosh, our dad is here, that's a little bit awkward. We are going to come and gaze lovingly. She's going to kind of be like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. I need to make it up to Thomas without officially telling him. So we are just going to kind of maybe just give him a dip kiss. And then she is going to grab some food and then head to sleep, I think. So Dominic is actually going back to work in 11 hours. He's not actually filled out the reports. He's had like a week off and he's not done his work task. So he should probably come and do that. So he's actually ready for work, and then he will need to head to sleep as well. And yeah, so it will be Jasmine's first day at home by herself with Alexis. She will obviously have jobs to do, but I wonder if she will invite over Thomas, potentially, or not necessarily invite over, but I wonder if she'll have chats with him and send him messages. Because at the moment, she is in a super flirty mood, but is it because of Thomas or is it because of Dominic? I think it's Thomas. Look at this. I read it earlier, so I'm not going to read it again, but she's still thinking about how saying that she missed him worked. Like, it was a positive response. So that is pretty interesting. I'm not going to lie. I've not used that interaction before, so for all I know, it might have failed, but it didn't. And oh my gosh, Thomas just became good friends with Jasmine. Well, they're not doing anything. Why? They are good friends again. Just good friends, sure. Just good friends, sure, Jan, sure. So both Jasmine and Dominic are up this morning. It is back to school / work day. The summer holidays are officially over. Dominic has got work in 2 hours. He managed to fill out all his reports last night, so he is going to go get some leftovers. She is in a really, really flirty mood. And she is still thinking about last night, and she is curious as to what Thomas thinks of it. Like, was it just the nectar for him, or is he unhappy with Jessica? We've seen her yelling at him. We've seen how tense things are between them. We've seen what Jessica is like as a person, and she's not easy to live with. So Jasmine is curious about what sort of page Thomas is on. Was it just the nectar? Was it just a bit of flirty fun? Or is he actually missing Jasmine as well? So I think we definitely need to have a conversation with Thomas, but I think that is a conversation for the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this episode. Quite a bit happened. We had a baby and we started flirting with Thomas, and in the next episode we are going to kind of see how Thomas feels about it all, kind of gauge where he's at. Is he romantically interested in Jasmine, or was it just a drunken thing? I don't know. I guess we'll find out in the next episode. But thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, make sure to leave a like and comment down below and let me know what you think. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe. It would mean so much to me, and I will speak to you all in another video. Bye everyone!